Forests are crucial for climate adaptation in vulnerable communities. They provide a natural buffer against climate change impacts like drought, temperature rise, extreme weather, and catastrophic floods. Carefully managed and protected forests yield resources and create livelihoods sustainably, while also enhancing food and water security.
Forests and natural areas are often very important for the people living near those areas. They are often an important part of the culture and the history. Being able to take good care of forests and natural areas is extremely important.
The Adaptation Fund supports forests in its projects through an ecosystem-based approach that achieves concrete solutions to climate impacts while enhancing lives and livelihoods and building resilient communities. In Brazil, where more than half the population suffers from some degree of food insecurity, an innovative Adaptation Fund project is fostering income generation while preserving forests and their biodiversity.
A gente está buscando olhar para a cadeia produtiva da Jussara e identificar, né, as etapas, os processos que podem ser melhorados e que podem ser mais trabalhados para a gente intensificar e estimular, né, o aproveitamento dos frutos para a transformação em açaí.
Yucara is a native palm tree of the Atlantic forest biome and is grown with other trees to make a sustainable agroforestry system while empowering family farmers, especially women, youth, and indigenous peoples in the region. The program was designed and implemented by Centro Ecológico of Brazil through the Adaptation Fund Climate Innovation Accelerator Program and administered by the United Nations Development Program. The project substitutes the resilient yucara fruit for its endangered cousin, the Açaí berry, into the production to consumption chain for juices and other commercial products.
Fazendo plantio de nativo, de matas, muda de nativo. Então, para a gente tem muita importância, né? E a semente que eu hoje recebi, que é muito importante para a família, a gente se aprende com você e o branco aprende com os índios, né?
Meanwhile, another innovative adaptation project, funded by the Adaptation Fund, administered by UNDP, and carried out by Centro Sevilla, supports access to clean water through reservoir installation and agroforestry with drought-resistant species.
We visited a project in the semi-arid region of Pernambuco in Brazil. It bridged the gap between theory and practice and gave us an opportunity to witness how innovative technology can be combined with capacity building efforts to address various climate change risks and find local-based solutions.
Que a gente comprava, claro, com veneno, né? E depois desse conhecimento que a gente teve desse projeto, a gente aprendeu mais a ter um alimento saudável.
The fund supports many other successful ecosystem-based adaptation projects that are having impacts in vulnerable communities around the world.
We fund projects like this in many kinds of ecosystems, including mountain forests, where the forests are soaking up the rainwater and releasing it for agriculture and other human use slowly so that it's available during the dry periods as well, but it's not causing the problems with the flash floods.
Since it launched over 15 years ago, the Adaptation Fund has restored nearly 1 million hectares of natural habitat as part of its projects in vulnerable communities around the world. It has also trained almost 1.6 million people in climate resilience measures and protected almost 200,000 meters of coastline.
I think the work that the Adaptation Fund does in focusing on the locally led adaptation is extremely important to really build on the knowledge and all of the capacities that the local level have to create their own resilience. It provides adaptation support in the form of grants. It allows the fund to reach those vulnerable sectors, communities, livelihoods that wouldn't receive any support adaptation otherwise.
The Adaptation Fund continues to expand and innovate to meet countries' evolving adaptation needs.
In the first meeting of 2025, the Adaptation Fund Board decided to double the availability of funding for each developing country from 20 million to 40 million US dollars. The fund also decided to increase the maximum size of projects from 10 million to 25 million dollars for single country projects and from 14 to 30 million dollars for regional multi-country projects. The Adaptation Fund has been supporting innovation in adaptation for a number of years already. For the last 2 years, the fund has been operating new funding windows for local-led adaptation, which means that smaller projects developed by communities themselves or organizations such as women's groups and youth groups have been able to access funding.
I think the unique thing and the thing that attracts us is the model of financing, like the locally led adaptation, like the enhanced direct access window, which are very important for us. It helps to get us money to communities fast.
As we move into a more uncertain future in terms of climate, we really need to start focusing more on the best adaptation solutions that can, prevent losses and damages, create more sustainable development. We've reached a point in which adaptation is becoming more and more of a lifeline for many communities.
We're very pleased to see that the COP30 presidency is highlighting the importance of adaptation, because the COP will be an excellent opportunity to take stock on where we are with adaptation and to learn together again on what we can do in the coming years.